I've been seeing a lot of love for Shohei Ohtani, and it's all warranted, almost all of it. We're entering a category that I'm not sure I'm comfortable with yet. There is GOAT conversation surrounding Shohei Ohtani. And before I even give my opinion, because I know the baseball purists are going to hate mine and immediately just jump all over it, I'd like you to just give yours, that way it's out there. Is Shohei Ohtani the GOAT? Is he on track to be the GOAT? What does he need to do to be the GOAT? Like, where is this at in your mind?
So I think he's super on track to be the GOAT. I think he's very close to getting there. I think the biggest thing holding him back is LA. Being on that Angels team is just killing him, bro. Like that team is horrid. Mike Trout, I don't know what he's doing there. He should have left whenever he re-signed. Like that was a stupid ass move. But I mean, yeah.
The
But
almighty dollar.
exactly. But I mean, for Shohei, bro, like it's insane on how much he's doing, especially this year. A lot of people said he got robbed last year with MVP. I thought Judge was warranted, but this year, this year, bro, like he's going into the All Star break with I think 30 home runs. I think he was projected beginning of the year around like 34 and a half,
Yeah,
and he's
that's what his
already
line was at. And he's
at
he's
that.
on pace to break Judge's record that he set
Yeah.
last year for AL.
So imagine he breaks Judge's record that just happened last year, and he's a top pitcher in the AL. Like that's super unheard of. And like people compare it to like, oh, if that's like if Patrick Mahomes like does what he does on offense and then had like 20, like 15 sacks in the year on defense. Like it's insane to think about. Like, but that's like kind of how you have to compare it. And like just how good he is like pitching also compared to his hitting is just super unheard of. So I think if he goes out of LA, that would help him a lot. And then two, he obviously has to win something. I think if he wins a championship somewhere and does that, I think that could really make things interesting regarding like the GOAT status.
Yeah, so, you know, I've gotten into so many fights with baseball fans about this. Um, Baseball is, like every sport, a team sport. The difference with baseball is it's basically a 1v1 every time until the ball is in play.
Hmm.
In football, the quarterback says hike, we're playing 11 on 11. Basketball, it's 5 on 5 constantly. Anybody can affect a play at any time in those sports. In baseball, it's the pitcher and the batter. The third baseman can't do shit unless the ball is hit his way. That's the big difference here. I get it. Shohei gets to play two positions. And while that is great for him, he also needs to be held to the standard of a guy that affects a team playing two positions. The Angels don't do shit still. They have Mike Trout and Shohei Ohtani, who I'm told is a top 5 pitcher in baseball and the number 1 hitter. So that team needs to be in the playoffs for starters. You have to win games. I'm sorry. That's why you
Yeah.
play the game. You play to win. And to be the GOAT, you have to do it over a long period of time. And it's tough because he started in Japan. So the overall numeric stats, counting stats at the end aren't going to look, at this level. When you compare his hits and stuff, it's never really going to fully stack up. But, with Ichiro, we still acknowledge him as one of the greatest hitters, even though a lot of his hits came in Japan and the counting stats, we know with our eyes. So for me, Shohei has to keep up this level of pitching for 6 to 8 years. And he has to keep up this hitting for 8 to 10 years. And when I say keep up this hitting, I don't mean this exact level, but all the great power hitters were still sluggers into their late 30s.
Yeah.
He's got to be a threat in the lineup. And I get it. Baseball is really hard to affect. You got to win one. You got to win one World Series at least to be the GOAT. To be the GOAT. I'm not saying he can't be acknowledged as one of the best of all time and the best player in the league right now, hands down. Best player at this moment. Whether he doesn't win for the next 5 years, he'll be the best player for the next 5 years. But the GOAT? Greatest of all time. How many World Series did he win? Oh, 0. 0. I mean 0. We're comparing him to the likes of Babe Ruth, Willie Mays, Barry Bonds, Hank Aaron. This guy's got it done. And Shohei plays two positions. And, as much as it's a team sport, blah, blah, you do have the ability to put yourself in a position this offseason to play for a team that has some brains. Just because Mike Trout didn't do it doesn't mean you get a pass for being a bad decision maker. Every team is going to want you. There's no salary cap. They'll all pay you. You can go to the Dodgers. You can go to the Yankees. You could go probably to the Braves with all the team-friendly contracts they have. They could pay you. Go to Philly. Maybe, after what you're seeing with the Mets, you don't go there, but maybe you turn them around. You got to go to a better situation if you're not confident you can win on the Angels. If you're going to be the GOAT. And it's going to get me a lot of hate. Every time that I've ever said anything other than Shohei Ohtani's the greatest man on earth, it gets hate. I don't know. And there's no bias coming here. If he comes to the Yankees, I'll say the same shit. I'm not going to award him GOAT until, wins the World Series.